my channel. And if you're new, what up? So you guys, today I wanted to show y'all my little MAC haul from their 40% off sale. I didn't get a lot of things this time around because I've just been blowing all my money on MAC for real. And there wasn't a lot of things that I needed, some things that I wanted, but not necessarily needed. And I'm actually kind of tight that for their 40th anniversary, they brought back 8 lipsticks. And one of them was Flesh Pot and one of them was Bubbles, and I was not able to get my hands on it. I'm sick about it, but that's okay because I do have some lipsticks here that I know have been discontinued that are like highly sought after that I actually have, and I'm happy about it. So I'm going to show you guys that today. So to make this video just a little bit longer because my haul is very small, I'm also going to be doing my MAC favorites in this video. So like my top favorites, things that I have grown to love a lot just from experimenting and using the brand. So I'm going to do my haul first, and then I'm going to talk about all of the products that have incorporated their way into my routine and became like literal favorites, literal things that I would run out and repurchase, or if I find out they're being discontinued, I would buy them, which I have to do that actually for a couple of things I'm going to show you guys, but I'll talk about it when I get there. So if you guys want to see my little MAC haul as well as current favorites, then just keep on watching. So starting with the haul, I'm going to start with the thing that I actually used today, which is this 170S brush. So this is the 170 synthetic brush. This is just like a slanted domed brush, a flat brush to stipple foundation on with, or you can use it for blush, cream bronzer, whatever you want to use it for. It's literally just like a dense flat brush. So I used it for my foundation today, and I'm wearing the MAC Studio Fix foundation, which I'm going to talk about next. But I did want to finally try out MAC brushes because I know so many people who bought MAC brushes back in the day. Like we're talking 7, 8, 9 years ago, and they're still using them to this day because they're such high quality. They hold up over like the test of time. So I wanted to finally try out foundation brushes from them. So I did get this one. And then I also picked up the 171 synthetic brush. So this one, as you guys can see, is a very unique type of brush. I'm gonna take it out of the packaging. This one is super flat, super angled, so you can use this one for foundation as well. You can use this one for like under the eye work or for a cream contour. Like you can use this one for a multitude of different things. I just thought it was just such a unique brush, so I really wanted to try it out, and I know that I'm going to be using this one in a lot of different ways. I was actually surprised that they had these brushes on sale during that sale, because I found sometimes when MAC says they're having a sale, it's not their entire website. It's just like certain select things. So I was actually excited to see these brushes on sale during that time. So I was able to get these bad boys for 40% off, and I was super happy about that. So that was the first things that I got. And then, like I said, I'm wearing the new Studio Fix Fluid today. So I have mine in the shade NC50. So this is their new and improved Studio Fix Fluid Broad Spectrum SPF 15 24-hour matte foundation and oil control. Now, back in the day, like Studio Fix wasn't my go-to. I tried it and it was cool, but it just wasn't my go-to. Match Master was my shit, okay? Match Master foundation could not be touched, in my opinion. I thought it was the best MAC foundation formula ever for my skin, for what I wanted, for everything. That was just my go-to, and I felt super high-end luxe when I used that foundation. So Studio Fix was never my thing, but I actually went to a MAC counter and I was given samples of the new Studio Fix Fluid Foundation to try from the girl who worked there. So she gave me NC47 and then NC50, because I told her I wanted to use NC47 for like the center part of my face when I do kind of like my routine where I use tinted moisturizers or more of a sheer foundation. I want to be able to use like a lighter shade of like fuller coverage foundation in the middle part of my face. So she gave me a sample of NC47, and then she also gave me NC50, and let me just tell y'all, I was blown away by the foundation. I was blown away by it. So this is different now to where it adds skincare ingredients, so it flexes with your face, it moves with your face. It's not as stiff, it's not as heavy as like foundations from back in the day, because y'all know foundations from back in the day were thicker, they were like heavy duty, full coverage, and this has been improved with the times. Basically, y'all know damn near every foundation on the market is skincare based now, so MAC got with the times, and this is now a skincare based foundation while still having that mattified look, that oil control look, that like perfected soft focus type of look, which is what I go for anyway. So if I can get that in a foundation that also has some skincare benefits, and it still wears well and wears long, then I'm cool with that. So I did get NC50 in the full size. That was a long rant just to show y'all this foundation, but I got NC50 in a full size, and I could not be happier with it. I'm wearing it today, like I said, and I just love this foundation and the way that things go on top of it. So I'm super happy that I picked that up. And let me just say, y'all, I did pay full price for this. This was not part of the 40% off sale. Like I said, they be having sales and not everything is on sale. So the new Studio Fix Fluid was not a part of the sale, but it was okay because I was gonna buy that foundation anyway. I did not care about paying full price. I was gonna get it. And then the next thing I got was the full size of the lip gloss, clear lip gloss, because I'm gonna talk about this in the favorites part of this video. Clear lip gloss is that girl. Always has been that girl for the last, I don't know, 15 years. This is everything and then some. I really have been enjoying clear lip gloss, and because my little mini is halfway done, I was like, yeah, I need to go ahead and pick up the full size while it's on sale. So I did get that, and it's just so pristine. Like, look at it. It's just so pristine and perfect and nostalgic. It's like, it really gives nostalgic vibes. So I did get that. And then I did get 2 eyeshadows. I almost dropped one. I did get 2 of the Dazzle shadows. These are my favorite shadow formula currently from MAC. I mean, I love, obviously, their mattes and their shimmers, but Dazzle shadow is the ish for me, because y'all know I love a good PC shimmery type of shadow on the lid, like what I'm wearing right now. So I did get She Sparkles, which is actually like a silvery gray color. So this is what it looks like. Super pretty. And I wanted to get this because I actually found that I do not have a lot of like cool tone gray type of shades. I have the Natasha Denona Glam palette, which is a little bit more cool tone, but I wanted like a really, really sparkly, PC, shimmery shadow. So that's why I got this one. And then I also got Slow Fast Slow, which is 100% up my alley, because this is more of like a deeper pinky bronze gold shade. So you can see how it shifts gold, but then it's pink. Super duper pretty. Love colors like this. So this was right up my alley. And I think this would make 5 Dazzle shadows that I now have. So they're definitely favorites, top tier. I love those products. And then I did get a lip glass, a luster glass. And this was actually my free rewards product. So I did get this. I think this was 200 points, if I'm not mistaken. So this is in the shade Hug Me. And I had been wanting this one for so long. It is a super, super pretty, like, brownie pinky nude shade. It's not showing up true to color. I don't know, it's more nude, like brownie nude with a hint of pink than it looks on the camera, but it's super, super flattering. And because this is the luster glass formula, it's not like a super opaque formula on the lips. Luster glass is definitely one of my favorite formulas. I will be talking about one of those in the favorites part of this video, but yeah, I had to get that one since it was a point perk, because I was already planning on purchasing that lipstick itself. So I was like, let me just use my points to go ahead and get that. And then I did get 2 lashes, and these are Miss Megan Robinson's favorite lashes to stack together, and I always love her lashes. So I was like, yeah, I need to go ahead and pick these up while they're on sale, stack them together, and get that ultimate lash look that she has. So she uses 83 and 88s. And I love these. I love how spaced out but still wispy and flared out these are. And then I love how these have longer pieces and then shorter pieces. So I can't wait to stack these together and get that lash look that she has, because I love them. I love them so much. So yeah, I did get some lashes, and that was the last thing that I got in my haul. So let's just roll right into the favorites. So I'm gonna start with, I don't even know where to start, but I guess I'm gonna start with eyes. Okay, so the first thing is the Max Stack Mascara, but specifically the chestnut color of the Max Stack Mascara. So when I originally had this, which is right here, first of all, when I originally got this mascara, it has the micro brush. So it has the smaller brush on it, and I did not like it. I did not like this formula. I just could not see the hype around it. I'm like, okay, yeah, this mascara is able to be built on itself. You can put on infinite layers and it never clumps up, it never cakes up. Cool, that sounds good and all, but the formula just wasn't doing it for me. I was like, you literally have to put on multiple coats to get this mascara to look decent. So it's not worth it for me. I don't want to have to put on that much mascara to get my lashes to look how I want them to look. But when I got the chestnut brown formula, which y'all know I love a good brown mascara, I'm wearing it right now. This has the bigger style brush, which I enjoy a bigger mascara brush anyway. You can see the difference between the brushes. Like this one is bigger and this one is smaller. I think that definitely has a lot to do with why I didn't like this mascara. So the brush is bigger, and then again, it's a brown formula. So it just blew my socks off anyway because I love a good brown mascara. So this is definitely a favorite, definitely has been a go-to. I've been wearing this to work. I've been wearing it on the weekends. Like I said, this is just so good. So I do love that. As far as eyeliner, Sick Tat Bro from their gel pencil eyeliner, and then Teddy from their actual eye kohl. I thought I was a Costa Riche girl through and through because Costa Riche is such a unique brown, reddish brown eyeliner pencil. But no, ma'am, Teddy is that girl because Teddy is like a really pretty chestnut brown with a bronze shimmer in it. I don't know if you guys can see the shimmer in the swatch, but it has a bronze shimmer in it that is so pretty and flattering on brown eyes. And then this is what Sick Tat Bro looks like. It's a deeper chestnut brown, and it's a little bit more on the cool side. Like this is more of like a bark brown, whereas this one, like I said, because it has that bronze in it, it's a little bit more reddish. But these two are my favorite eyeliners from MAC, hands down, period. I don't need a black, I don't need a nude, I don't need any of that if I got those two eyeliners. And then we might as well move into eyeshadow. Texture eyeshadow is absolutely one of my favorites. I used it to blend my crease today with brown script. I love texture. I love the texture of texture, and then I love the color of texture. So it's more of a satin eyeshadow. It's not completely matte. It has like gold sparkle in it, but it doesn't really translate too much on the eye because like I said, it's more of a satin, but it's such a pretty eyeshadow. I love it so much. That's definitely one of my favorites that I use pretty often. Another one that I use pretty often is Rice Paper. Such a plain, like nude type of shade. My lights are too bright, but it's such a plain nude type of shade. But again, Rice Paper is not a complete matte. It kind of has a satin finish to it. So it is amazing. Well, it actually has a frost finish to it. It's amazing as a brow bone highlight. So that's why I hit pan on it because I love it so much. And then Honey Lust, same for that one. I hit pan on this one. I love Honey Lust because it's one of those chunky, piecey, glittery type of eyeshadows that's like super pretty on the inner corner, super pretty on the lid. It's definitely one of my favorites. So those are like staple eyeshadows for me. And then staple palettes for me from MAC have been their connecting color palette. So we have Unfiltered Nudes and then Future Flame, right? Future Flame, yes. So Unfiltered Nudes, just a go-to staple nude palette. It has a lot of the classic colors in it that everybody loves: Cozy Gray, Satin Taupe, Wedge, Lay Artiste, Uninterrupted. Like this is literally the GOAT. This has a lot of those core classic shades from MAC, and I love this palette so much. I've traveled with it. I use it every day for work. It's just a really, really nice palette. And then Future Flame, if you like a good warm, like super, super warm, orangey, reddish type of eye, this one is fire. I actually wore this one last night when I went out, or night before, I don't remember, but I wore it when I went out recently, and it's super pretty. And this one also has some classic core shades. So it has Samoa Silk, Amber Lights, Rule, Embark, Coppering, just super pretty. And I love this as a brow bone highlight. I'm actually wearing it today. It's a super duper pretty brow bone highlight because it looks white in the pan, but it has that like gold sheen shift to it. Go-to colors, super flattering, love those. And then I wanted to show my single pan of Uninterrupted because I want to show y'all like how much I love this color. So this is the super old pro pan of Uninterrupted that you can't get anymore. This one is from 2012, y'all. That's how long I've had this eyeshadow. Don't judge me. But this is a core staple shade, and I am glad that I actually have it inside of the palette because I use Uninterrupted a lot. It will always be one of my favorite crease transition colors. It's just like goated. And then this pigment, this is Copper Sparkle Pigment. This will always be a fave. I was wearing it a lot during the fall last year. It's just a go-to. And then like I told y'all, I have a lot of the Dazzle shadows, and I think my favorite one will probably be Last Dance because there was a specific look that I was doing all last year during the spring and summertime, and I wanted that eyeshadow so bad because of the specific look that I wanted to do with it. But I found other things that could take the place of that eyeshadow. But once I finally got that eyeshadow, I was like, yeah, no, this eyeshadow was needed for this look. It was so perfect. So I really do love and enjoy that eyeshadow specifically. But Dazzle shadows are top tier, period. So moving on to the face. The face, I have a lot. So let me just run this down really quickly. The mattifying primer, this is goated, okay? Especially when used with any of the MAC foundations. So if I'm wearing Studio Fix, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna put this on. I didn't wear it today because I had to go searching for it. But anyway, this, if I'm wearing a MAC foundation, doesn't matter if it's Pro Longwear, Nourishing Waterproof, Studio Fix, Face and Body, this is a really good primer to put down first because it actually does what it says. It actually mattifies the skin and it works with the foundations to make sure that they don't break down or look super greasy or oily. So this is a really good primer. Face and Body, you couldn't get me to touch this with a 10-foot pole 2 years ago. I was definitely not a super light coverage face and body foundation type person. Like, I just was not. And then it says radiance in the name too. I just pictured myself looking super greasy and oily and nasty. But this foundation, first of all, it's super fun to apply because I apply this with my fingers, and I just love to feel that friction technology start to happen when you use your fingers to apply this, and it starts to thicken up on the skin and give more coverage than you would expect. But it's very lightweight on the skin. It feels like nothing, and then you can still put other products on top of it. Like if you wanted to go in with a fuller coverage foundation just in certain areas where you need it, things blend into this foundation so well. It's unreal. It's almost like products blending into your skin. If you had super nice hydrated prep skin and you put products on top of it and they blend really easily into the skin, that's kind of what this foundation does. When you put things on top of it, they just kind of melt and form and shape to the skin so well. So this is why I like this foundation. And especially during the summertime, because like I said, it feels like nothing on the skin. And when I wear it with either that MAC primer or my Danessa Myricks, I can get away with wearing this foundation all day. And I do not look greasy. So, top tier. Love that. The MAC Studio Fix Pro Set and Blur Loose Powder. This right here replaced my Laura Mercier translucent blur powder. I thought that I loved that Laura Mercier powder, and I do, but this right here is so much better just because on top of being blurring, it's mattifying and it's the perfect color. It like does something to my skin to where it blends literally everything together almost as one. Obviously you can still see the color, tone, and depth of everything, but it blends like my creams and my powders together into the skin to make them look like one. And I just cannot with this powder. This powder is so good, and I have mine in the shade dark for reference because I use it to set my entire face, and it is perfection. Blushes, I'm gonna run through these blushes really quick. Okay, Peachy Keen from MAC. It's not peachy. I have no idea why this is called Peachy Keen because it's not peachy. It's basically a pink with a golden pink sheen to it. It kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm, but darker than NARS Orgasm because a multitude of different skin tones can actually wear this shade. But that's what it gives me. It gives me the vibes of NARS Orgasm. So it is perfect. It is perfect. I love that. It just like livens up your skin and brightens up your skin. So I love that blush. And then Burnt Pepper, you guys have seen me use this more times than not. Burnt Pepper is like one of my go-to everyday, easy to wear, goes with anything type blushes. I feel like this is like one of the most perfect blushes for brown skin because it's like that burnt rosy coral shade. So it literally goes with everything. And again, it livens up your skin. It just looks so good on the skin. And then the Extra Dimension blush in Hush Tone, I will never get over this. I will never get over this. This combination right here gives me this blush right here, which you wouldn't think it does, but I'm telling you it does. It gives me this blush, which is limited edition. So, because this, as you guys can see, is like a warm pink type of shade. I'll give you a swatch. It's warm and it's pink, but it has like, it does have a really, really pretty light pink undertone to it. And then Burnt Pepper, like I said, is like a burnt rosy coral shade. So when you put them together, it kind of gives like this pink, highlighted, glowy type of blush. This has been my literal obsession since I got it, and I was kind of upset when it was discontinued. Y'all can see I'm wearing away the pattern on it, but I love this blush so much. So if I ever do run out of it, I kind of got an alternative with products that are like in the core line, but y'all know MAC discontinues everything anyway, so it doesn't matter. But another Extra Dimension blush that I really, really like is Hard to Get. And this I do not use as an actual blush. This I use as a bronzer topper situation. And I'm actually wearing it right here today. because it's deep enough to give me more depth on top of my bronzer, and it gives like that shine and that dimension. So I love it during the summertime. I typically don't wear products like this during fall and winter, but during the summertime when my skin just needs to glow and I just need to look healthy, this is what I use on top of my bronzer as a bronzer topper, and I love it. So it's definitely a favorite. And then these two extra dimension products. So we have the mineralized skin, well, actually they're not extra dimension. This one is extra dimension. This one is the mineralized skin finish. These are highlighters. They're both highlighters. When I tell y'all that these are my literal obsession, and I cannot, every time I put these on, I just be needing a moment of silence. I really be needing a moment of silence. I'm wearing both of them today. So this is Cheeky Bronze Mineralized Skin Finish. Super pretty vein. Y'all know the baked vein product from MAC. This is peachy. This is gold. This is bronze. This is the perfect brown skin highlight. Again, I'm wearing it today right up in here. Super pretty. And then when I top it off with the extra dimension skin finish in Superb, I die. This combo is top tier. Literal everything. The best highlight combination ever. And y'all know I am a pink highlighter girl. I love pink highlighter. But this right here is unmatched. It's unmatched. I think I like it so much because Superb kind of gives the vibe of a pink highlighter, because you can see that it's silver when it hits the light, but then when it hits like a shadow, it kind of has a pinky tone to it, like almost a pinky peach tone to it. So I think that's why I like the vibe of it still, even though it's not straight up pink. But y'all, these two together can't be beat. Unmatched, top tier. I love it. So let's get into these lip products really quick, and I think that's gonna wrap it up. That's gonna wrap this up. So lip liners, of course, there's only two that I love. I don't care about Night Moth. I don't care about Prune or Plum or whatever it's called. I don't care about any of those. The only two lip liners that I need are Cork and Chestnut. Period. Point blank. These are goats. These are, I had to buy another Chestnut because I lost my other one, and I bought it without hesitation because I was just like, I can't be without these anymore. So I use Cork as my like base liner basically, because it's like the same color as my actual lip outline. And then I use Chestnut obviously for definition, like, and I'm wearing Chestnut right now. I use it for that like brown girl lip liner look, obviously. So those are faves. Hands down. For lipsticks, Luster Glass lipstick in Mars to Your Venus, they discontinued this and I'm sick about it. This is what mine looks like. It's all melted and broken and completely discombobulated. But am I getting rid of it? And it has hair on it, but am I getting rid of it? No, I'm not. I'm never getting rid of this. This is one of my absolute favorite lipsticks, one of my absolute favorite lipstick formulas, and they discontinued it, so I have to hold on to this. I have to. Can't get rid of it. Okay, and then I have another discontinued lipstick, and this is also from the Whitney Houston collection. This is a cream sheen lipstick, and this is in Nippy's Moody Nude. This is my perfect, like my lips but better lip color. And again, I'm sick about it. Like, I'm sick that I had to discover this in a limited edition collection. Hopefully, MAC will bring out something that's very, very similar to this color, because it's literally, like I said, my lips but better type of color. Whenever I wear this, it just literally looks like my lip color. And once it starts to actually like wear down on my lips, it just looks even better, even more natural. Super flattering. And then I have two classics, Cherish Satin Lipstick and Yash Matte Lipstick. Yash has also been discontinued. What is going on? What are they doing? Like this this has been discontinued. And once again, I'm sick about it. I don't know about Cherish. I think Cherish is still part of the lineup, but you can see the difference between these two. Cherish is like more of a peachy nude, and then Yash is more of like a beige nude. Both super pretty, both super flattering. And then I have the Pro Lip Palette, and this is the 6 Modern Browns lip palette. So this one came with Peach Stock, Half and Half, Frenzy, Fresh Brew, Taupe, and Paramount. Peach Stock is a cult classic favorite that again, they discontinued, and hopefully they're bringing it back. But when I do a lip combo with Peach Stock and Frenzy together with Cork and Chestnut, and then I put this lip gloss that I'm about to show you guys on top, you can't tell me nothing. Best lip combo, best nude lip combo. And the lip gloss is the Dazzle Glass in Moth to Flame, which they did what? Discontinued it. Sickening. And this is how much I have left of Moth to Flame. It's basically gone, but I don't use it very often because I'm trying to hold on to it. But this has the prettiest sparkle. It's silver, pink, lavender, orange. It has so much multi-dimensional sparkle in it. It's super pretty. And they discontinued it. But whatever. We move on. Then I have a cream sheen glass, and this one is in Boy Bait. And this one is one that I like to wear with this lipstick to create, like I said, that really, really perfect My Lips But Better lip combo. And that one is actually still around and kicking. And the cream sheen glass is a super nice serum-y formula, so it's not as thick and it's not as sticky as like lip glass or Dazzle Glass. It's like a really comfortable thin formula on the lips. Okay, and then the last one I have to show you guys is Bow. Bow is one of my favorite lip glosses just because of the color. This is just a warm nudie brown, and it has shimmer reflex of gold. So it's classic, it's simple, it's brown girl friendly, it's perfect. Okay, and then of course, clear lip gloss. This is my mini, and before I shook it up, my mini is like down to here. It's like halfway, and that's the whole reason why I got the big sister to it, because I don't want to run out of this. I need it. I absolutely need it. I know y'all was expecting me to talk about Fix Plus and Stayover, but I didn't want to include those because I have other things that I like a little bit more than Fix Plus and Stayover to set my face or melt my makeup in, so I didn't want to include those in here. But that is a wrap-up roundup of my faves from MAC and then my little small haul. So a lot of these things have been discontinued, which is absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Like, discontinue something good and replace it with something better, not just discontinue it and be like, well, fuck it. But anyways, that's everything that I wanted to show you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know that you enjoyed it. If you're new, thank you so much for watching. You should definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the Fragrance and Beauty Army, as well as that bell notification so you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.